Have you ever looked at a simple shape and felt there was something more to it? Something ancient and powerful, humming just beneath the surface? Today, we're diving deep into the world of sacred geometry, exploring some of its most profound symbols: the Tree of Life, the mysterious concept of Thoth, and the iconic Star of David. These aren't just pretty designs. They are cosmic maps, diagrams of creation, and keys to understanding the universe and our place within it. So, grab your thinking cap, and let's unlock some ancient secrets together. Let's start with a truly monumental symbol, the Tree of Life from Kabbalah. If you've ever seen it, you know it's a complex and beautiful diagram. But what does it actually represent? Imagine it as a blueprint for creation itself. The tree is composed of 10 spheres, known as Sephiroth, which are considered divine emanations or attributes of God. Think of them as stages through which divine energy flows. From the most abstract, unknowable source, down into our physical reality. The very top sphere, Kether, represents the crown, the initial spark of creation, pure unity. As the energy descends through the other Sephiroth like Chochmah, wisdom, and Binah, understanding, it becomes more defined and complex, eventually reaching Malkuth, the kingdom, which represents our physical world. The Tree of Life isn't just a standalone concept. It's a grand synthesis of ancient wisdom. It masterfully weaves together threads from Greek Neoplatonic philosophy, Hebrew mysticism, astrology, and even alchemy. It's like the ultimate spiritual crossover event. For example, the 22 paths that connect the 10 Sephiroth are not just random lines. Each path corresponds to one of the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet, giving each connection a deep, specific meaning and energy. This turns the tree into a tool for meditation and study, where tracing the paths can be a journey of spiritual ascent. Furthermore, the tree is often divided into 4 worlds. At the highest level, you have 8 Silith, the world of pure emanation, associated with the element of fire. Below that is Brea, the world of creation, linked to water. Then comes Yetzirah, the world of formation, connected to air. Finally, we have Eheieh, the world of action, our physical plane, which corresponds to Earth. Each of these worlds encompasses a different grouping of the Sephiroth, showing how divinity manifests on different planes of existence. It's a holistic system that connects the macrocosm of the universe with the microcosm of the human soul. Now, let us venture into one of the most enigmatic parts of the Tree of Life, the concept of Thoth. If you look at most diagrams of the tree, you'll see the 10 Sephiroth, but sometimes you'll find an 11th, often dotted or shaded, located in the abyss right below the top 3 spheres of Kether, Chochmah, and Binah. This is Thoth. Its name means knowledge. But it's not knowledge in the way we think of memorizing facts. Thoth represents a different kind of knowing, an experiential, unified knowledge that bridges the gap between the divine mind and the created worlds below. Thoth is often called the hidden Sephira, or even a non-Sephira, because it's not part of the original 10 emanations. It's considered a gateway, a portal of consciousness. It's the point where the abstract trinity of the divine becomes accessible. But crossing it requires a profound leap of awareness. This abyss that Thoth guards is sometimes seen as a test for the spiritual seeker. Without proper preparation and balance, attempting to access this knowledge can lead to getting lost in illusion or ego. Thoth represents the unification of wisdom and understanding, the point where knowing becomes being. It's the secret ingredient that synthesizes the divine plan and allows for its manifestation. Its mysterious nature makes it a subject of endless fascination and deep contemplation for mystics. From the complex structure of the tree, let us turn our attention to a symbol that is both simple and incredibly profound: the Star of David, or the hexagram. We see it everywhere, most famously as a symbol of Judaism, but its roots in sacred geometry run much, much deeper. At its core, the star is composed of 2 interlocking equilateral triangles. One triangle points upward, and the other points downward. This simple combination is a powerhouse of meaning. The upward-pointing triangle often symbolizes the masculine, fire, air, and the aspiration towards the spiritual. Reaching up to the heavens, the downward-pointing triangle represents the feminine, water, earth, and the descent of grace, or divine energy, into the material world. Their perfect interpenetration in the hexagram signifies harmony, balance, and union. It's the marriage of opposites, heaven and earth, spirit and matter, male and female. It's the point of perfect equilibrium. In the Zohar, a foundational text of Jewish mysticism, This shape is described as representing the very act of universal creation. It speaks of the face of God and its reflection in the waters below, forming these two triangles and revealing the sacred number 6, for the 6 points of the star and the 6 days of creation. The Star of David isn't just a static symbol. It's a dynamic representation of the cosmic dance of forces that brings the universe into being and sustains it in perfect balance. Now, let us look at a fascinating and powerful variation of the hexagram, the one found within the sigil of Ameth, or the seal of truth. This sigil is a complex magical diagram famously associated with the 16th century magician John Dee and his system of Enochian magic. However, the symbol itself is believed to be much older. What makes the hexagram in the sigil of Ameth so special is that it's unicursal, meaning it's drawn with a single, unbroken line. Try drawing a standard Star of David without lifting your pen. You can't, but this version is a continuous loop, weaving in and out to form the 6 points. This unicursal nature is believed to amplify its power significantly. A continuous line represents an unbreakable flow of energy, making it a potent symbol of protection and connection. For practitioners of magic, like John Dee, this wasn't just a drawing. It was a tool to invoke and command spirits, a seal of divine authority and truth. The sigil of Ameth, with its unicursal hexagram at its heart, was considered a gateway to higher knowledge and a powerful ward against negative forces. It demonstrates how a subtle change in the geometry of a symbol can drastically alter its meaning and energetic function, turning a symbol of balance into an active instrument of power. So, from the cosmic map of the Tree of Life to the balanced harmony of the Star of David, these symbols are far more than just ancient art. They are living diagrams of the universe's hidden order. They teach us about balance, creation, and the intricate connections between the divine and the material. Whether you see them as spiritual tools, psychological archetypes, or mathematical wonders, their power to inspire and provoke thought is undeniable. They remind us that there's a deeper pattern, a sacred geometry woven into the very fabric of our existence, just waiting to be explored. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the heart of sacred geometry. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into the mysteries of the universe. What other symbols would you like to explore? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.